Hello and blessings, my little witches and sissies and brothers. I came to give some practical love advice to women, especially. Okay. I mean, it's kind of different for men, men that want a loving relationship with a woman, men that want a traditional relationship, or either just a relationship where he treats his woman like a queen. They typically don't require this, but this will never change. This is the rules, and I'm going to tell y'all why. Okay? Never, ever, ever date or sleep with a man. Now, some of you young folks, that's just starting out, you might be in your teens or 20s. Okay? That's different. So this is really honestly advice for people that are beyond the age of 25. Typically people start to become a lot more financially stable and they start making plans for their future around the age of 25. Okay? So if you're 25 or older, anybody under the age of 25, you want to listen to this advice, but if you're dealing with a man under the age of 25, then he might still be a little immature, a little irresponsible. We're not going to condemn them for life. But if you are 25 or older, especially if you are in your 40s, do not date nor sleep with a man without a job. If a man comes at you talking about he don't work, he a hustler, he don't work but he got money, run. Run, run as fast as you can. Because what that man is looking for is he's looking for a mommy. He's got mommy issues, very, very deep mommy issues. He wants someone to treat him like a baby, even though he's a grown man. And I've seen 50-year-old men act like this. And it's so sad because typically a 50-year-old man has a job or either he may be retired or still working. When a man tells you, I don't have a job, but I got money, what it says to you is that he cannot provide for you. He cannot provide security. He's codependent. He has something going on with him to where he cannot take care of you. He can't help. He can't do anything. He can't build with you. And what's going to end up happening is that when you try to walk away from that man, he's more than likely going to stalk you, try to sabotage you. Now, as a woman of the craft, I have had this happen to me, and my Santa Muertas never fails me. Never. And I'm going to give you women advice as far as if you're dealing with a man like that. Lilith is good, Lilith is great. I think that when you have a situation like that, you literally have to have a spiritual team. So Lilith and Santa Muerta, they work well together. And Santa Muerta will make sure, especially if you have children, typically a lot of women my age have a family that they're trying to support. A man that does not work, has no respect for people that work and have ethics, is going to be problematic. Do not date him to begin with. However, if you do make the mistake of doing that, make sure that you connect with Santa Muerta and Lilith, and they will make sure that you have food in your refrigerator, clothes on your back. They'll make sure, because a man like that typically, and I've actually had a couple do that to me. You can't feel sorry for these men that are unemployable. You can't. Don't date a man that's been in jail either. Mm-mm. You're better than that. Um, they typically do make the move of trying to sabotage a woman's income. That's the first thing that they do, because they're very selfish. They don't care about you. They only care about the fact that they can't support themselves. They can't get along in life by themselves. And so, what they are going to do is try to sabotage you. If you have the protection of Santa Muerta, Lilith, Satan, you are going to be okay. You are not going to end up homeless. You are not going to end up missing money. In fact, Santa Muerta is going to make sure that everything that you need will be provided. I strongly suggest a connection, especially right now in the world that we're living in. Please make sure that you have a connection with Santa Muerta. Santa Muerta works fast. Pray to her, make her an offering, and she will make sure and ensure that you do not miss a meal, become homeless, all of that negative energy, all of that chaotic energy. Men within themselves have a tendency to carry chaotic energy, but especially a man that does not work, a man that is not responsible for himself, is very destructive. He's self destructive. He's purposely trying to be self destructive to the woman. Make sure that you have a connection with Santa Muerta. Will destroy him real quick, shut him down, bring you justice. Ask Santa Muerta to bring you justice fast, and she will always deliver. In fact, what I found is that whenever a male gendered person is making moves to oppress a woman as a means of control over her, Santa Muerta as well as Lilith, they go into action really quickly. They don't play that. So this man that is doing that to you, not only will you have death protection, okay? Not only will you have protection, because a lot of them are so crazy that they will um, try to threaten your life. Santa Martha will protect your life. Lilith will protect your life, protect your power. Make sure that that man is where he needs to be, which is down at the bottom. Nobody should respect a man like that. I've actually had a man treat me that way. I've actually had a man that wanted to control me. He wanted to mistreat me. He wanted to abuse me. When I said, no, I'm no longer taking this anymore, he decided to slander me. He decided to harass me. He decided to do all kinds of stuff. Santa Martha showed me everything. Lilith showed me everything that needed to be done to make sure that this man is not able to destabilize you. If you have a man like that in your life that won't leave you alone, it doesn't matter if he's currently doing stuff, it doesn't matter what he's doing. He loses instantly. You can sit back and relax. You don't have to worry about anything. And if anything, he has to worry. He has to worry about what's going to happen to him. He does. He's got to worry. Okay? Hold on a second. Let me go grab something real quick. He's gonna have to worry about what's gonna happen to him. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Nothing that he does will work. Nothing. Okay? All of the foul stuff. He said, I want to control this woman. I'm angry. I'm upset about this, that, and the third that don't have nothing to do with you. You don't have nothing to do with whatever this man is tripping off of. Santa Martha is going to show up immediately. Immediately. Okay. And she will make sure that you have instant justice, security, and that man cannot do that. Okay. No matter what man you're dealing with, whether or not it's a bad landlord. I know that, women should never rent. Women should never rent apartments. That's something that men should do. That's not safe for women to do that. Okay. Because sometimes, depending on who you are, you may have issues. But so whatever man that you're dealing with, whatever patriarch, because Lilith doesn't like it, neither does Santa Martha. They don't like it. Men like that are canceled. You know what I mean? And it's perfectly fine for you to ask Santa Martha to destroy him. Okay. If he's wishing homelessness on you, if he's wishing poverty on you, okay, if he's whatever it is that he's trying to do to you, because he's upset, because he cannot control you, he's upset about that, he doesn't like that, Santa Martha will show up real quick and shut him down. He can talk and talk and talk, he can harass you and stalk you in social media. It does not matter. Santa Martha, Lilith, period. Okay. It's ridiculous. And men like that need to go find something else better to do. They need a job. You need a job. And especially with a lot of these black males, they think that their job is to sit around and get taken care of by a black woman. As a black woman, I refuse to date a black man that does not have a job or some kind of security, retirement, something. Have you worked? If you have not worked the past 20 years, you do not qualify to be with me. Period. Okay? And because a man that works is responsible. A man that has a job is you're going to have stability and security. A man that has never worked does not know the value of having a job, does not understand that things in life are not free. He has entitlement issues. He's broke. He's bringing that poverty into your life, that spirit. Santa Martha will take that spirit and keep it away from you. Santa Martha actually protects women and children against poverty, dispossession, abuse, and death. I love Santa Martha. Her and Lilith, they are very similar. Okay. You are going to need, if you have something like that going on, you are going to need support. To me, spiritual support. Do I feel that Christianity does that for women? No. Christianity actually instructs men to oppress the woman. This is the reason why I'm not Christian. Okay. And he's got that so-called Holy Spirit in him that's telling him to maim and try to destroy somebody and try to harm them and harass them, and it ain't gonna fly when Santa Martha is around. It's not gonna fly, and they can't block her out. She's very similar to Lilith in my opinion. Okay. And the reason why I work with her and Lilith is because of my bloodline, and then also my spiritual power. And so it just kind of works out that way. Okay. All right, y'all. I know that it's a lot of them out there doing it, and it's a shame. It's a shame. If you are a man, it doesn't matter how old you are gonna have to get a job. You gonna have to get a job. And a man that's talking crazy and yelling and screaming at a woman that has worked 30 years has nothing to say. He has no cards to play. He is not respected. That is the end of it. It does not matter. He is not respected. Not actually. And it will never happen. A man that's irresponsible will never be respected ever. Okay? It just is what it is. Okay? Too many of us have worked hard our entire lives. We've started our business. And ain't no man gonna get stuff handed to him. He gonna have to deal with the fact that to get around in this society, you cannot sit around shiftless and not do anything. Period. Especially if you're 40, 50 years old, you're a 40, 50-year-old man, and you don't have a job to speak of. That's just all it is to it. Okay. And if he attacks you because he's jealous, because you're minding your own business, you're not thinking about him. If he starts attacking you, Santa Martha will definitely bring it to him. And it's no relief for them. It's no let up. It's no get up. It just is what it is. Okay. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Blessings. Bye.